Oh, that's great. So let's test today. Windows feature, Windows all dark. Okay. That's not the topic. Topic is dynamics. Okay. And from here you can change from modeling to FX. Okay. And then you will have all the particles. That is the topic for today. So first one is n particles. Over here you can see we have got first thing, that is fill object. Okay, so what it does, it simply lights. From here I am enabling two-sided light. If you have an object like this and you want to fill it with particles, simply click over here, go to the settings, and it will create a new solver for you. It will create a resolution for you, and then how much you want and particle fill. So now you can see the whole object is filled with particles. Okay. And now what kind of particle? Let's see the properties of the particles. So if you will press Ctrl A, that is where you will see the particles. So it creates, this is the particle that has been created, and it will have a solver to solve the particles. Now over here you can see first tab is regarding n particles placement. Okay, from here you can change the placement of the particles, where it is translation, rotation or scale. Next is count. Okay, so right now it is locked as per the container the particles have been generated. Next is lifespan. Till when can we see the particle, or what will be the life when it is starting and when it is ending? Because what happens is, sometimes you create a source from where the particle is originating, and even when, if it is not visible onto the camera, still it is continuously creating the particles. So in that case what happens is, we need to kill the particles which are off the camera, because calculations will continue for that particle whether it is there onto the scene or not. So whatever the scene is, we have to go according to that only and generate the particles. So for that we have different kinds of options, like life forever. What this does right now, whether it is visible onto the camera or not, or the life will be forever. Next one is constant. It will have a constant lifespan of 1. So it's generated, but what is happening, you can see the particle is falling down. Right click onto this timeline, go to playback speed and check real time playback. Okay, this will give you real time playback for the particles. Right now the particle numbers are very low. Now if you want these particles to settle into this container, so select this, then select the particles and then make it collide. That what it will do, it will make, it will collide, the particles will start colliding with the container and it will try to settle. Let's see whether this works or not. This works on various factors, like how much segments are there into this and what is the size of the particle. Sometimes what happens, if the segments are very big, the particles escapes the container and it falls down. Okay, so what I will do, from here I will make collide, resonance, friction and offset. Offset is 0.01. Offset means like the distance between the particle and the container, how much offset it will have. That I am taking 1, back and apply, and let's see. So these are I'll apply, and the frames have been skipped. So it is is colliding, but it is skipping, you can see. So what I will do, I will make the offset factor 0.5 increase, or what you can do, you can select this and we can change the behavior on the properties of the collision options of the object. Okay, so we need to find actually. Okay, let's try this. Apply. Still it is passing. Okay, with this, and none of the particles are staying over here. What I will do, I'll select this and I'll go and check rest of the sizes and shapes of the particles, and then we'll see whether it hits the uh, object or not. So right now this is the constant life that we have. I'll take it like for the current timing, life forever only, because we don't have that much of particles. Then comes the particle size. Right now the particle size is 0.090. Okay, what I'll do, I'll increase the particle size. Okay, let's see, still it is falling. Okay, now what we have, what you can do actually, you can select this and we have something that we can make it as passive collider also. This makes this thing as a collider. This is also an option. Let's check this one and see what happens. Now this object have its own collider properties, you can see. We'll see, and rigid shape. Okay, and now let's see. I'll increase the timeline to 500 so that we can see.